flown out. All that.
I'm watching.
I'm tricking.
Hey, so like, you know, after everything that you've been through, did you go through those moments of like maybe like just retreating in a shell and be like, yo, listen, you know, I'm gonna just get out of here and I'm just gonna try to shy away from this? Because even though the internet's talking about you, you probably know at this point it's impossible for you to be completely understood how you would want to be understood. Some people have whatever thoughts about you already. Some
Right.
people look at you in a certain light. Some people might look at these videos and be like, oh, I knew she was X, Y, and Z. And you know, some people might feel conflicted. They might be like, well, I've heard her say this, but I'm kind of watching her kind of be very sexually explorative and she's
Right.
kind of, you know, shit, showboating.
Right.
Not gonna lie. What's your response to that?
My response to that is that it's okay. You know, I feel like we're all extremely layered, and you know, like we're not just one way. We're just extremely layered people, and it's complicated. It's complex. How I'm just like deflowering and growing and just like owning up to this. Like this is something that probably would have crushed me like dearly, and you guys probably would have never saw me for like 10 years or something in the past. But now it's just like I just have more awareness of it, and I know that how I'm just living my life. Honestly, how I can just truthfully say is like I'm just moving on. Like I'm just moving on with my life, you know, like I still have a life, I still have a business, like I still gotta keep it pushing, right? Like I can't, you know what I mean? And you know.
One thing I like about you doing this is that I think one of the things that people, you know, and obviously it was an interesting, you know, very interesting situation where a lot of people were chiming in on, but you know, people kink shame, right? And if we're talking about kinks, what are you into? Like, because we've heard everything, and we don't know what's necessarily you. Like, what's your type of? Because I'm watching some of these videos here, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm like very sexually attractive, very sexual. Like you exert a heavy sexual energy, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like the lingerie is killing. I'm like, what? I even seen the video. You were showing love to, you know, the little itty bitty committee. You know what I mean? You were like, does the size really matter? I want to ask you that question. Hold on now. Wait, hold on. Does size really matter?
Well, I'm letting you finish your thoughts.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So to answer your first question, what am I into? Like, do I have any kinks?
Yeah. We've heard a lot.
I would say that I'm kind of like figuring out those kinks and I'm fine-tuning exactly what I like. I definitely know what kind of man attracts me for sure. I like.
What's your type? Hold on, we got to break this down now. Hold on now. Wait, you sure that's the only water there? We got to take a shot or something. Come on now, girl. Let's get to it.
This is my Icelandic still water.
Oh man!
But I like to drink out of champagne glasses because,
you need a shot. That's what you need. Anyway, so okay, what's your type of guy? Like, what's your preference?
Okay, so
is it money? Keep it 100. Like, if that's the thing that it is, like I'm talking about physically. I'm trying to see if.
Right. You're so cute. Well, I mean, honestly, it was very attractive to me to see you so attracted to me. That's honestly what brought me onto your show because, you know, underneath all the profanity, I definitely could pick up on that you were like really attracted to me.
You're a sexy ass bitch. That's a
Thank you.
I'm like, yo, this is. I'm like, listen, this is.
So, so I gravitate more towards men who are definitely in a more like obsessive, like worshiping energy towards me. And that just, I don't know, it makes my heart race. Like, it really excites me. I really like that. I like big energy. I like masculine energy, strong, powerful energy. And of course, I want a protector and a provider. And so a man who is successful financially is, of course, it's very attractive to
Hold
me.
on. What you mean successful though? Because I got let me log into the Chase app real quick.
Successful in that, he can, that we can like just have a great time and I don't have to worry and I can just be at ease with my man. And that he just is, generous, sweet, kind, loving, and, wants to keep a smile on my face as I want to smile on his face. And, that's just my type. Somebody who just loves and adores me. And what's funny is like, I'm learning about this word simp. And I just want to say shout out to my Simps. I love Simps. I feel like
That's interesting. You know what? You know what I realized about you?
mm-hmm.
Like you're really multifaceted. Like it's very like when I was, I've psychoanalyzed you. I obviously haven't talked to you till now, so I could be wrong, and you could absolutely shut me down and be like, "No, I'm not."
Right.
Like
Right.
it does feel like you're a super lover. Like once you get to that point with whatever guy you do pick, maybe like the reins is off. Like, you know what I mean? It's basically up to your imagination on what could possibly happen, like even a sexual situation or otherwise. I've even read your note. You say, hey, listen, you wanted to please your partner.
Right.
Are you like just a woman who just generally, once you are in love, like you just want to please, you're a pleaser?
Oh yeah, 100%. It brings me a lot of joy. It brings me a lot of excitement. It turns me on to please my man, making him happy, making him crazy, and I want to be that for him. I want to be, the apple of his eye, the joy in his life, and yeah, makes me a little bashful to say because I have never really publicly shared that, but I guess it's pretty obvious.
So when it comes to like people or, you know, everyone has sex. Everyone has probably like, these little kinks that they probably wouldn't just blur it out on social media. Your
Right.
your sexual life got put out there for everyone to consume,
Right.
right? And now at this point, people are trying to figure out, okay, what do you like, what do you don't like, whatever the case is. How do you deal with like the other things that come with it where people might have either assumptions or they might
I switched cameras, chat. So my shit gonna look a little fucked up until my other shit finishes charging, but fuck it. It's already at 20%. So, all right. So I'm gonna say this. Part of me kind of believes some of this game she's spitting. I think some of it is real. Okay, I think she really is that bubbly. I think she really does. Like when she does choose a man, she does whatever the fuck. Because she just told you, like, yo, like, I like Simps, right? And I feel like no chick would admit to liking Simps unless there were two things going on here. Number one, she's extremely confident in herself to admit the fact that she likes Simps and doesn't think it's going to fuck up her bag. Number two, what I think is, yeah, like, she's, like, she's just like, look, I'm just like, being honest. Like, that's what I like. I like a nigga that's going to worship me. He's going to do whatever I want him to do. And I'm just going to, like, she looks like she gets a thrill out of seducing you, right? But I also think she's the kind of chick, if you could seduce her, however you do it, she's going to the point where she'll fuck a whole nother man in front of you if that's what you're into. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't imagine that porn star dude is a guy that she would talk to outside of doing it for Diddy, right? But then again, you never know. So, so a lot of these chicks are multifaceted, even though I know Axe just wants to drink her bathwater at this point. A lot of these chicks are multifaceted where they'll tell you they only fuck with niggas that are generous and take care of them, but she'll go fuck a nigga as long as he got a baby leg between his legs. You know what I'm saying? So I do think she genuinely is a sexually free girl. I think 50 Cent hit it on the nail. It's like, bro, she's always wanted to be a hoe. Like that's just what that is. And now she can be a hoe, and she can be a hoe as freely as she wants to be a hoe. And I think when she was with Diddy, she maximized how much of a hoe that she wanted to be, right? Where she had that freedom of being with a nigga that had money and let her explore her sexual fantasies as much as she wanted to. That's what women deep down inside want to do. They just want to live in their fantasies. And I think she just enjoys that. But yeah, Ak is definitely gonna fly her out, and he's definitely gonna eat that ass for a fact, sure.
Be like, well, you know, hey, your mother, like, how do you deal with like trying to separate those things with, of course you could be sexual, and of course you could have, you know, this really, you know, enigmatic life, but you're also, there's different facets of you, right? And there's a mode where you're a very sensual and pleasing and facilitating woman, but also there's other sides.
Right. I feel like it's just my sexual journey.
Can you guys hear me? Is the audio good? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me.
And that's all I can really say about that. It's just, this is my sexual journey. And I'm just exploring my sexuality. I'm just exploring.
I would love to be a part of your sexual journey, baby. I promise you. I would love to be a part of your sexual journey. Wherever that journey leads you, I would love to be a part of that shit. Real talk.
My comfort levels and what makes me comfortable, what doesn't make me comfortable. And
I know exactly what will make you comfortable.
what feels good, what doesn't feel good, and that's just kind of where I'm at. I don't really have like a definitive answer. So
what do you think so far? So, and again, not too sure you want to even address it, but there was a tape that came out, and I'm not gonna lie, I watched it a couple times. I was like, well, first of all, that's how I became a fan.
Watching the tape a couple times is crazy. I couldn't get past the nigga with the baby leg and the other nigga with his ass out stroking about like an inch of meat. Like, well, I was skipping through the tape and I was seeing shit I didn't like on just this stream, and I'm like, yeah, nah. I'm only downloading that shit if they clip that shit off the internet that I have it. But I'm not sitting there watching that whole shit unless you got a segment of just her and I can only see her. Outside of that, I'm not trying to see none of that shit, bro.
Like, I've been watching the tape, then I went to the Instagram. I'm like, holy shit. I've been missing. First of all, wait, do you?
Hoes definitely have the best personalities. You see her? Hoes always have the best personalities because they're free. If you want a bitch to be happy, set her free. Don't tie the bitch down. Set her free. If she really like you, she'll come back to you. She's like a bird. Just let the bird out the cage. If she fuck with you, she'll come back to you, bro. Let her go. She's free. She don't care about the judgment. None of that shit. I could just freely be a hoe. Listen, I'm happy for her. Okay? I can hear the happiness in her laughter, in her voice, the being embraced by random people. She enjoys this shit. She loves it. Be free. As long as one day I could be a part of your freedom journey, be as free as you want to. Even if I'm not a part of your freedom, I would love to be a part of your freedom journey, Daphne. But even if I'm not a part of your freedom journey, I want you to spread your wings like a bird and be as free as you want to be. I'm happy for a woman like this. I have never been so happy for a woman to be a hoe. Like I'm happy for her. Like, explore whatever you want to explore. Be free. You could tell a lot of her has probably been locked in a cage for so long. Now she's still very sexy. I don't know what she looked like when she was 20. You know, at 29 versus 39, or 19 versus 39. But this woman is absolutely gorgeous. She's happy. She's chuckling. She wants to embrace her sexuality. Be free. Okay, I'm not mad at an honest hoe. Be free, baby. And if you ever want to make Mosa, a part of your freedom journey. I'm here, and we can be liberated together.
I've been missing. First of all, wait. Do you work out? Are you natural? Like, inquiring minds want to know because you look really. You look top tier. Can't lie.
Thank you so much. And honestly, I noticed that you have lost some weight. I feel like you
All right,
are in
Daphne, come on, stop the glazing, bitch. Jesus Christ. Yo, Act, she about to drain your pockets, bro. Just get ready to wire her 40K. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Girl, don't gas me up. I don't got a bank account to afford. Don't gas me up like that, girl. Come on, you can't gas me up.
I see the jot line. I didn't see it there before.
Okay, send the wire info. Fuck, send the wire info. Send it. Jesus, this is how you get them.
yo, I'm telling you, nigga, she trying to get that wire, nigga, for a fact.
This is how you get them. All right, fine, fuck it. Oh man. No, hey, by the way, I want to give you a compliment. And when we were talking about setting this up, I was like, if she's a good sport, if she could have a sense of humor, and I was very worried about that. I was like, you know what? There's been so much said about you. We've never heard you speak. I don't know if you'll have a sense of humor to be like, oh, I've heard that said. I could laugh at it.
Yeah.
How much do you laugh at stuff that they might even say about you, or maybe other people say? They could be like, all right, all things considered, I get it. It's funny. I just won't take it that serious.
As this stream goes on, she's getting hotter and hotter. I don't even know how to explain it.
I mean, everybody's got jokes, like everybody's got jokes. And then also they're just kind of projecting a little bit too. So.
I can tell she's really a demon for real. Because niggas don't just got jokes. Niggas is flaming this bitch up in her Instagram and she don't give a fuck.
So, like I said, I just deflected. I ha ha he he, with it. And sometimes I even laugh at my own pain, it's like, how can we can't stay in that space, like we have to like laugh at our pain, like, damn, like that was some shit, you know what I mean? And just let's just keep it pushing, but no, yeah, I was dying laughing when you were like, I'm bringing my power tools. I'm bringing everything. I can't go in there unequipped, something. I was dying.
We talk about it? Wait, no, seriously. I do want to ask some questions. So,
I'm talking about your commentary, but
no, I know, but I do want to ask some questions. So,
sure.
they've accused me, which is not true. It's just not true. This is an internet rumor. This is a fallacy. But they've accused me of not being equipped with, like.
Oh, really?
They've accused me. This is accusation. Accusations, right?
Right.
I wouldn't have even said that. I wouldn't honestly act. The pussy is at your fingertips, bro. You're this close. You don't have to volunteer the idea that you're not packing meat. If size don't matter, it shouldn't matter what you packing. She gonna eat whatever's between your legs, nigga.
So, after,
I know Colombian women that look like this, but for some reason, because I know she's American, it just make her a little bit sexier. Does that make sense to y'all, or like that don't make sense? That make sense to y'all?
I've been doing some research, even though I didn't know where we were going to do this, but I was doing some research and I was just like, if I was with Daphne, could I?
See, this is the thing about her trying to run up the bag on her being sexy, right? You actually have to want to do that shit. Especially when you get all the backlash, something has to motivate you to keep doing it. I don't think it's only for money. I don't think she's seeing money pour in like crazy, right? Compared to, just having Diddy give her like $1 million, right? Like, I'm pretty sure she hasn't made $1 million yet off her OnlyFans, but she probably will. There's a lot of her that probably just genuinely enjoys the shit. Period. The money and the handsome men and men with fame and notoriety that she can have is just a bonus. It's just an additional add-on. You feel what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of her that genuinely enjoys this shit.
I've been doing some